Hey, my lovely, Serene Dream here, back with another pick a card reading. And today's requested topic is why are they sending mixed signals? And shout out to my Dreamer exclusive team for helping to select this topic. And if you'd like to join the Dreamer exclusive team, go ahead and hit the join button below this video. There I post exclusive videos and polls to help curate the content on this channel, and I'm going to be adding more perks as we go along. If you would like to, or if you have not checked out your monthly Zodiac readings, general forecast for the rest of the year, love forecast for the rest of the year, or finance forecast for the rest of the year, you can do so at the Vimeo links below in the description box. Follow me on Instagram at Serene Dream Things for guidance. And if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, link to my website can be found below in the description box as well. On the screen are 3 juxtaposition images. If you need more time, go ahead and pause the video. But we're going to go ahead and get started with those who chose image number 1. Okay, so for those who chose image number 1, why does your person send you mixed signals? This person is a love bomber. I feel like they enjoy the attention that you give them. So whenever they're feeling bored or whenever they're feeling like they need like I call it a filling up, because this person could be a narcissist, and what I know about narcissists is that they feed off of supply, other people's energy to make them feel validated. But the thing is, it's like the void inside of them is like a never ending well. So they, no matter how much attention or how much, love you give them, it's never enough. I'm getting that energy from this person, but I feel like they have more than one supply. So I feel like what they do to you, they do to others as well. They may have like I call it like a roster of people that they tap into and get this attention from. And so like they cycle out, they go through, it's like they go down the line or figure, like it's like whoever they're in the mood for, or whoever's going to give them the energy that they need in that moment, that's who they love bomb in the moment. So I feel like that's what this person does when they're sending you mixed signals. I feel like there's one moment they're like sweet talking you, sending you sweet texts, hitting you up every day, then all of a sudden they go ghost. And you're thinking when they're hitting you up that you all are getting somewhere, because you thought when they ghosted you before that maybe they needed time to get themselves together, or maybe they were scared of their feelings, or whatever it is, you were trying to, whatever thought you were trying to soothe your mind with over this person. But I don't feel like it was any of that. This person was really just using you for your love, for your attention, for your energy. And I feel like as long as you continue to open yourself up to this person, they're going to continue that pattern. I don't feel like they're ever going to be consistent. They use you for your energy. This may also be that they use you for sex. This may include sex, I should say, because it's like they use you for your attention, time, and energy, but they may also, in addition to that, use you for sex. And they like to keep you in limbo, because again, it's like they feed you just enough to make you feel like they are interested. So when they pull back, it's like you're thirsting for their attention again, like you're wondering where they went. But it's like you're so much on the hook because you don't understand why they disappeared when things were seemingly going well between the two of you. And then you're left thinking, what did you do? And so as you're trying to figure that out and you're reaching out to them, not getting a response, by the time you start to come around to the thought that you're just going to let this go, they reappear again. It's like they figured out your cycle, in the sense of like, they figured out how much time they can be away from you before you're like pulling away for good, or like working on being done with them for good. So yeah, that's what this person does. It's like, and I feel like again, you're not the only person they do this with. So they have a cycle with multiple people. They know how long they're able to stay away before that person gives up on them, or just is done with this whole back and forth. It's like they reappear just in time for you to feel like okay, we're getting somewhere. Or maybe, it's like maybe they just need, if you tell yourself they needed a break or they needed to sort out feelings or maybe they were just busy, it's like they may even tell, I don't really feel like they give you much of an explanation, to be honest. Whenever they return, I don't feel like they're telling you exactly why they were away. It's like they may be vague in some way and say, like, oh, I just wanted to chill, to be to myself, or something like that. It's like they give some BS excuse that isn't really an excuse. And I feel like, but it's like they turn it around. They get your mind off of questioning them about that by piling on the love, like, oh, I thought about you so much, and I was thinking about the last time we were together. And it's like they come with the game, and I feel like they pile it on thick to make up for the time that they were ghost. And then it's like you forget to like question them more, or like, it's not quiz them but interrogate them more. Yeah, it's like they stop the interrogation that you might start off doing to figure out why they went away. They're able to stop that in its tracks by completely love bombing you. It's like they know just what to say to get your mind off it and stop the stream of questions. Yeah, I feel like because the car is starting up outside, I feel like that's a message that you all need to leave. Like you need to cut this person off. If you are wondering whether this is ever going to go anywhere, progress to a deeper point, I don't feel like it's going to. This person is not invested in this relationship or this connection. You are solely something there, like supply for them to get fuel, energy, make them feel good about themselves, but it's only for a moment. And like I say, you aren't the only one. I'm getting the Sam Smith song, You're Not the Only One, in my head. Yeah, so I feel like that. I feel like some of you might be figuring this out though. Like you're coming to this reading, but you might be getting clues, or you might have found out something concrete that this person is involved with someone else. This person, somebody I'm picking up on, or it could be like a few people listening to this group, this person might be in an actual relationship. They might have like a wife, husband, or like be like live with somebody. They have somebody that's like a permanent fixture in their life. That's not for everybody, but I get like they may have a permanent fixture. They're playing that person too. But I feel like that person, this the type of supply they give is like, if they live with this person, for instance, without being married, the person they're living with like gives them a place to stay. It's like without this person they wouldn't have a place to stay. This person may be like their benefactor, so it's like that's what they use that person for, but that person is considered their main because they live with this person or they're married to this person. Even if they're married to this person, they may still be using them as a benefactor. That might be the reason they went ahead and married them. They might have kids with this person. So yeah, this person gives them a roof over their head, they give them money, like they take care of them financially, and then they come to you for like the emotional fill up. They might have others outside of the two of you as well, but I feel like it may just be you and another person, but it may be more than that. Like I feel like the other people may be more fleeting, but yeah. So I get like the advice here is just to leave this person alone. Do what you have to do to heal from this situation and move on from it. Don't believe the lies. Really pay attention to what they're saying. Because like I said, I don't feel like this person necessarily tries to convince you that they are serious about you. They just say all the sweet things in the moment to get you to take your mind off questioning them on a deeper level about what you are or where you're going to go or where you're going in this relationship. But it's like if you really pay attention to what they're saying, they're not really making any promises at all. So the next time you talk to this person, really hear what they're saying and then take that as confirmation of what I'm saying here, that this person is not serious about you. They're not even serious. If they are in a more committed or they have a main. They're not even serious about that person. Like I said, they're not serious about anybody because this person is very much stuck on, like, they're stuck on themselves. They only care about themselves. This person may very well be a narcissist. They and it's not just a little bit. They don't just have narcissistic traits. They have this person, if they went to get evaluated, they would be diagnosed with like a narcissistic personality disorder. And as far as I know in my history and what I've, observed about this disorder, there is no cure. So it's like once somebody is this way, it's no changing them. So it's no sense in you trying to stick around and hope for a change or a turnaround in this situation. Once you heal from this situation, you're not going to miss this person at all, especially when you find better. But even before finding better, you're going to have to find that healing and that love within yourself so that you don't run into this type of person anymore. And the best thing you can do for a narcissist is to ignore them completely. Don't give them any sort of energy. Don't respond to messages. Don't meet up with them, especially don't have sex with them. Even if you're telling yourself that it's just sex and I don't really care, like I'm gonna be disconnected from the experience because I just want, the fit. It's like you're fooling yourself. Don't give this person anything of you. Cut it off cold turkey, and you go off in your own space and heal from this situation. Pour that love into yourself. In time, you may find a more worthy partner, but you first need to feel worth it on your own. And I feel like the reason you're in this situation or even got involved with this person because you may struggle with self-worth, and this person, it's like they were reflecting that back at you. It's like they were treating you in a way that felt worthless because that's how you viewed yourself. So yeah, this is no hope for that. I mean, I hate to be that blunt, but yeah, this person is not, they're not invested in this connection at all. Move on, love. It's not healthy. You're only going to further hurt yourself by trying to remain here and find some silver lining. There is no silver lining. Okay, so let's go ahead and move on to those who chose juxtaposition image number 2. Why did your person send you mixed signals? Okay, I'm getting an interesting message here because I feel like this person is deeply insecure about losing you. So it's like I'm getting this energy like they like to knock you down a peg in order to keep you tied to them. If they feel as if they pour too much affection into you and like positive emotion into you, that it may, like, you may get away. I don't know. It's like they're trying to keep you locked down, and the way they do that is by confusing you and making you feel like either you're nothing without them, or like it's like they've created this dynamic where you feel like you're having to chase their affection sometimes. Like they may give you some affection, but then they go cold. As it's not like group 1, cuz I don't feel like with this group I feel like there is an investment in the emotional connection, but this person is scared of losing you. This person is deeply insecure. I don't know if maybe they find you to be more attractive than they are. Like maybe they consider themselves like the ugly person in the relationship or something like that. Or maybe it's just how they feel about themselves, even if they aren't like unattractive. It's just they have this insecurity about like falling in love and giving their whole heart and that person up and leaving them or breaking their heart. So they feel like the way to avoid that is to keep you bound to them by either, like I said, making you feel less than them, or less than them in a sense of making you chase their affection often. So yeah, this person could have a habit of like not giving you compliments when you know you look good. They could have a habit of like I don't know. I'm hearing curfew. Like this person could give you a curfew on like when you're out with your friends or even your family. They'll be like, you need to be home by such and such, and they'll give you this speech about like no decent person is out past this hour. You need to be home with your man, or you need to be home. Even if you don't live together, it's like they may feel like you need to be in the house by a certain time, but it's just them trying to um exert control over you to make themselves feel more powerful and more secure because they naturally do not feel that way. I'm also getting that if you're not with this person, I feel like they still do this, but to the extent of like they don't let you know how much they feel about you, because again, they have this fear that if they open up to you, that you all are going to move forward into a relationship and you're going to break their heart. So it's like uh they want to keep you in a chase mode with them where you really don't know how they feel. So it's like they give you a little something. They may flirt with you or something like that, but they never quite go too far. Or like they'll flirt with you today, but then the next day you could barely get two words out of them. And you're just like, what? It's like you're checking yourself. Like, do I smell? Like, do I look bad today? But no, I feel like they always feel consistently for you, but it's like they refuse to open up or let you know how they feel because they feel or fear that you're gonna break their heart. I don't know, something about you is really attractive to this person, and it's like your level of attractiveness makes them very insecure. They feel like, I'm getting that song in my head, Never Make a Pretty Woman Your Wife. It's a very old song. But there are some men who literally think like that. Even women. I feel there are women and men who feel that way. Like they don't want an attractive partner because they feel like they're going to be really insecure and worrying about somebody taking that person from them. So that's what I'm getting here. Like this person is like, if you aren't with them, they're afraid of getting with you because they feel like you're too attractive and you're gonna stress them out if you were to get together, because they would constantly have to like ward off potential suitors and worry about you being with somebody else. They'll worry about that you're gonna leave them for somebody else or cheat on them with somebody else that's better. And if you're with this person, it's like they try to control you in a sense of, like I said, probably giving you a curfew or not giving you enough compliments. They don't give you enough to make you feel like really good about yourself in a relationship. They give you just enough to let you know that they're with you, but they don't give you a little bit more to make you feel valued in the relationship because they feel like if you understood your value that you would leave them or cheat on them. They don't want you to gain that level of awareness. Even if you had it before, even if you have like an awareness of how attractive you are, I feel like this person is trying to break you down. That's what I was getting earlier, like knock you down a peg, that practice. They constantly have, if you with them, they constantly do that. They knock you down a peg. Like if everybody was telling you how great you are, they would say something like, oh, it's actually all right. This is just all right to me, or you look all right. Or, if it's some kind of accomplishment, they'll, say, oh yeah, congratulations. But, my brother did, XYZ, like, or I got my sister, or I got a friend who did way more than that. Like, I don't understand what's the big deal about what you did. It's like they come off a bit like a hater because they are a hater. That's what I get. Yeah, it's like they're jealous of you. Oh, and that's a horrible feeling. I've experienced that. You would think that the person that would root for you would be your partner, but when your partner is jealous of you, that's the worst experience. It's worse than having a friend that's jealous of you or a random person. It's like, it's awful. So, I mean, I won't tell you what to do here. You do what you feel is best, but I'm just giving you the insight into the fact that this person is invested emotionally, but they're afraid of losing you. So, I don't feel like they're ever going to give you the validation that you seek from them. They're never going to pour into you, maybe to the level that you're hoping. Like maybe you want this person to be more romantic, or maybe you want this person to come out, if you're not with them, to come out and express their feelings and so that you all can move forward. I don't feel like that's going to happen. They're never going to give you more than what they're already giving you, because again, they're afraid of getting their heart broken. So in order to do that, it's like they're comfortable with whatever the situation is right now. If you guys just flirt and you're not together, they want to keep it that way. They don't want to progress because they feel like once I give this woman or this man my heart, it's going to be over for me. I'm going to lose control. They're going to cheat on me. They're going to leave me. Da 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 da. And then if you're with this person, it's like they don't want to give you more affection. They don't want to give you more time. They don't want to be more romantic because they feel like that will be opening themselves up to possible heartbreak. So you decide what you want to do here, because I guess everybody's different and what, matters to them, what's most important. If you're cool with this and everything else, fine. But, if you're seeking more, I would advise you, to check out and seek better, because you're not going to get where you're seeking here. Okay? So we're going to move on to those who chose juxtaposition image number 3. Give me a moment to timestamp. Okay, why does your person group 3 send you mixed signals? I immediately started hearing a Stevie Wonder song where he says, "Gotta be reality." Let me tune in and figure out what that message is, or what the message is in that song. I feel like for this group, this person is not necessarily sending you mixed signals. What they're doing, like if it was a situation where they were entertaining you, or like it seemed like you guys are moving, getting somewhere, and then they all of a sudden stopped, I feel like it's because they went away to get themselves together for you. It's like they're coming back, but they may not have felt ready for you yet. Like they may have not felt ready to be in a serious relationship, or they may have not felt like they themselves were good enough for you yet. So it's like they went away to like get themselves together, because that's why I was getting the song "Gotta Be Reality" by Stevie Wonder. I think the actual song is called "Gotta Be," but like the chorus, basically that's what the chorus says: "Gotta be reality." This person really really wants to be with you, and I feel like it's a dream. It's gonna be a dream come true if they ever got the chance to be with you. I'm hearing that they think about it night and day. And I feel like they're actively working on whatever it is that made them pull away. They're actively working on that so that they can come back to you and make a real offer. But it's like they didn't want to ruin the chance by like going forward with you with the way they were, like whatever it is that they were struggling with, or if they didn't feel like they had enough, if they themselves just didn't feel like enough, or like I said, there was a struggle with I don't know, like maybe this person struggles with like commitment. Like maybe they are naturally a commitment phobe. So maybe that was something they needed to work on, learning how to be more committed, or learning how to like feel, basically improve their self-worth. I'm also getting something about this person wants to do a lot for you, because I'm getting this really fancy restaurant in another country that a lot of notable people frequent. I got a flash of that in my head just now. I feel like yeah, this person wants to give you, I'm hearing Aladdin now. I can show you the world. It's like this person wants to give you everything. They feel like you're worth so much and they want to give you so much. This person could have went away to work on their money. Yeah, so it's like they didn't want to date you broke. Like if they were struggling financially, you're just like, I can't come around them like this. Let me go get my money. Let me go get this bag and then I can come back and like make a real offer to them. This person I'm getting like they could be working on getting a new car, like getting a new pad, like a new place or something. Or like I said, if it's not material, if it's not a material upgrade that they needed, it's like they needed like a spiritual, emotional upgrade. It's like the way they felt about themselves or things they struggled with internally. They didn't want to come in a relationship and dump that on you, or like those issues to be the reason for the demise of the relationship, because they would feel very stupid if they lost you. That's why they went away. So again, it's like they understand that they may have left you confused because they did express such strong interest in you. Like you could have met this person out somewhere and like they pursued you very heavily. Like you could have been somewhere and this person would not leave you alone until you exchange numbers, and maybe in the beginning, maybe you just gave them your number, not even being that heavily interested, but it's like this person spent time. It's like they wanted to make sure that you were interested. It's like okay, it sounds messed up. This person at first, they did what they had to do to get you interested, to get you hooked. And then once they knew that you were hooked or you were interested enough in them, they went away. So for you, it seemed like this person just got you all open and disappeared. And that technically is what they did, but they did it with a reason, not to play with you. This person wanted to get you invested so that they can go away, do what they got to do, and then come back. Because the worst thing for them to do, they don't want to do all of this work in vain. They didn't want to, yeah, it's like they could have done all the work before like really coming to you like that. But I feel like however they met you, they feel like they couldn't pass up the chance to get to know you in that moment. So they did just that. But then again, they just disappeared seemingly. But even if they approached you the first time, you're probably thinking to yourself, like, okay, they could have just, approached me in that moment because they don't know if they'll ever see me again. Why did they spend all this time, like, talking on the phone with me? And, like, why are we going out on dates? And then all of a sudden, they just stopped. It's because this person wanted to make sure you were as invested in this connection as they were, because they wanted to know that the work they're about to do would be for a reason, like it's going to be a reward at the end. I don't feel like they've been away too long to the point. It's like this person could like be dropping in here and there to give you like to remain connected. It's like this person isn't like full on ghost to the point that you don't know what the hell they're doing, like where the hell they are. It's like they disappeared in a sense of like not having as much regular contact as they were having in the beginning with you. Instead, you may hear from them like once a week or every other week or something like that. And yeah, so it's like they're keeping their distance because they want to finish their work first before they really like go hard body with this. I keep hearing the song, I think it's the Bob Marley song, I don't wanna wait in vain for your love. Yeah, you made me feeling this way. You made me feeling like, but I don't want to wait for this person. Like, what if I'm just sitting here waiting, and they never come? They never get their stuff together, or maybe they make me wait too long. I don't feel like you have much longer to wait. This person, I feel like they're coming, like they could be ready to make this offer to you now, so this could be happening any day now, or they're like right at the tail end of like getting everything together so that they can make this offer very soon. Yeah, but they're definitely not wasting your time. It's like they're gonna come in just in time. Like you might be on the verge of feeling like it's taking too long, but then I feel like you're going to like right when they arrive, it's like in the nick of time, right before you're about to give up, like something like that. But I don't know. I'm not really getting too much of a. I mean, some of you might be stressing about it, about how long this person is taking, but I feel like most of you aren't. Like, you're asking about this, but it's not something you're really pressed about. And it's not because you're not interested in this person. You just feel like they come whenever they come. It's like you're living your life. That's what I get. This is a very healthy approach you have to this. You're in a sense waiting, but not really. Because you're not sitting around waiting, with bated breath, like when are they gonna come? When are they gonna come? You're more so saying like, are they gonna come back? If they don't, it's fine. But like I just wanna know, like, are they gonna come? Like, can I expect them to come back or not? And in the meantime, it's like, okay, well, I'm going to go. It's like you're working, like you're doing you could be working on yourself. You could be working on your own life. So in the meantime, they're getting themselves together. You're continuing to get yourself together. And so it's not so much of a stressed feeling of you waiting for this person. It's just kind of a passive question you're asking on, like, did this person disappear for good? That's it. Your question coming to this reading for most of you is not... it's you're wondering whether this person has disappeared for good, and the answer to that is they have not. They're coming back. It's not that you've been waiting. You're just wondering, like, if they disappeared and you're not going to see them again, or like, are they done? But it's not that. But you're not waiting around on pins and needles like, oh, are they gonna come back today, tomorrow? Like, it's something like you even feel like if you got the answer, if you came to this reading and you would have heard like, no, they're not coming back, you'd have been like, okay. Like, I just get like, you're not really stressing about it either way. Like, if they come back, that's great. If they don't, then oh well, move on. It's like you're focused on yourself. But your question here is not so much about them sending mixed signals. It's you wondering like, okay, it's just like you thought about this person, or you've been the reason you've been thinking about this person, and you could be wondering why you're thinking so heavily about them. That could be why you came to this reading. It's not that you're sitting around like obsessed about this person and wondering like, are they going to come today? Are they going to come tomorrow? You've been thinking about them, and you're wondering why you're thinking about them so much when they disappeared. And you're like, why am I thinking about them? Are they coming back or something? Like, am I going to hear from them soon? And yeah, it's like you're thinking about them because they're thinking about you. They're very focused on you. And they're coming back. But you're going to be surprised when they do, because like I say, you could have thought this was over. You are going to have some questions for them when they come back. Like, you're not going to just be like waiting with open arms like, oh, yes, you're back. They're going to hit you up and you're going to be like, I haven't heard from you in X amount of days, weeks, months. Like, where'd you go? And they're going to be like, oh, they're going to tell you the truth. And then I feel like something about how or what they say to you is going to warm your heart. Like, maybe you're going to realize like their reason is a lot more heartfelt than you thought it was. And like, maybe you were like not even checking for this person like that anymore. But then it's like when they come back and they share why they were absent, it's like it opens you up again. Because you did like this person when you all were in regular contact or something. You're just like, like you started to feel them a little bit, or like even fall for them even. And you thought it was great, but then they just disappeared and it's like, what happened? I don't know why I'm hearing 8. You could have not heard from this person in the past 8 weeks or 8 months even. Like, for some of you, you really are not expecting this person to come back because it's been that long. Like, it was great, and maybe at first you were confused that you weren't hearing from them, but then like months passed, then they pop up again. You're just like, where the hell you been? Like, where the hell you come from? And then they tell you what's going on. I'm also getting a message about like somebody could have died in their family, like someone close to them, or someone could be dying, someone could be sick. So it's like they went away to take care of that. That's for somebody. So that could be why like your heart, because I get like your heart becomes very soft toward them, like when they do return, because they're like, yeah, my grandmother, my mother, like somebody is sick, or somebody just was sick and died during this time, and they were dealing with that. You're just like, oh, I had no idea. Like, I understand. Like, good. And I feel like you guys are gonna pick up where you left off. So if things were good before they disappeared, I feel like it's going to be great again and maybe even better. But I also get like, even if they did take time away to like deal with somebody being sick or passing away, I feel like they were also working on like coming back to you with a bigger offer than what they were offering you initially. So either way, it's like they had this intention of always coming back to you and giving you what they feel like you're worth, which is a lot. Okay? So that's about all I have for you all for this pick a card reading. I hope it was helpful to you all. And again, if you have not, if you like to join my Dreamer exclusive team for exclusive videos and polls to help curate the content on this channel, as well as more perks that are coming, go ahead and hit the join button below this video. If you have not checked out your monthly Zodiac readings, general forecast for the rest of the year, love forecast for the rest of the year, or finance forecast for the rest of the year, you can do so at the Vimeo links below. As well, if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, link to my website can be found in the description box. Follow me on Instagram at Serene Dream Things for guidance, and I'll be back with more readings, lovelies. Bye.